What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Odd Paradox channel. It's your host, Honcho, and today's topic is the sheep. Well, going straight into it, if you look at a sheep, what does it do? It just goes around grazing, eating grass, unaware of the dangers that lie outside of its existence until it's right there in front of it. There are also they tend to go in flocks, so wherever the other sheep go, they go, and they have a shepherd that leads it, or they have guard dogs, or the herding dogs, that lead it. So how this relates to today's society is this is how many people are, and it's been showing itself even more with the politics that's been going on. And looking at social media, you can see how much people are sheep, but they don't even realize it. They easily get into their emotions off what they are shown. They don't do enough research, and they straight make conclusions off based what they saw. Especially when it comes to the favorite celebrities or sports stars, when they push it out, these people, they tend to believe what their idols are saying. Pretty much these celebrities and stars or sports people, they're idols, and these people are pretty much following everything those people are putting out. And these people go on to project their feelings out onto social media, trying to sway everybody else's mind to be in the herd with them. But little do they know that they're not really going anywhere. They're pretty much hamsters in a hamster wheel. If you ever seen that, they're just running in one spot, not really going anywhere, even though they feel like they're making a difference. But that's not really the fact. For example, it's when it's coming to these protests and stuff, a lot of these people think they're really making a difference, but they're not. They're just in a game that the people outside the game are controlling, and these people are pretty much pawns. If anybody's read the book by Bill Cooper, Beyond the Pale Horse, you'll know what I'm talking about. He basically goes on to say that all of us, pretty much, we're all pawns in the game, and we're sacrificing our lives for someone else to live a better life than us. And we are doing that without us even realizing. AKA, we're being hit by the silent weapons. That's what he calls them, the silent weapons. So the silent weapons are the media. In today's case, you can call the silent weapons Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. This media is being used to control people. And people think we have free speech, but we don't, because anytime you look, there's people that have a difference of opinion. Their posts are being taken down or censored, which isn't free speech, and yet people will still tell you that we have free speech. So that's how they are sheep. They feel like they have rights, but they're fenced in. They're living in an enclosure. But if you see where they're at, they don't. Seems as if they don't realize they're living in an enclosure. There's only a certain amount of space they have where they can go. And then if they try going anywhere else, that's when the herding dog comes and gets them all back together and brings them back to where they're supposed to be, so that they can just chill there and graze. And this is how most people are. And then, so also today I've been seeing many people, they're making conclusions based on what they're seeing in the main industry, and they're getting caught up in their emotions. They're enslaved to their own emotions, and they're drawing conclusions off that, and they give their opinion out as if anybody else gives a shit. If you guys are on social media, I'm here to tell you, nobody gives a shit about what you think. You get what I'm saying? The only time someone's gonna care about what you say is if you say something that goes against their belief. If it goes against their belief, then it's gonna get them triggered. So what's going on is everybody's getting triggered, and they don't even realize what they're wasting their energy on. They're pretty much, their existence is living here, living the average life, living, making average money, having average things, while people in the background are living and living off their profits and enjoying it while they do it. And these people are so oblivious; they don't know that they're being robbed. The saying goes, once you hammer certain things into a person's head enough times, they're gonna believe it. So that's what goes on TV and social media. Is pushed out in front of you so much that you just regurgitate it back onto others. And then when anybody else thinks different or speaks different, the groups collectively as a whole, they condemn the other person for thinking different. And it's been happening a lot, especially in the cult of science. I call it a cult because it is a cult. If you go against science, many people, they ridicule you, or they have ill thoughts about you. They think you're stupid and stuff. Yet they fail to realize that these scientists, they're being paid by someone to push out the information that's being pushed out so much. But that's a topic for another video. But if you're a sheep, hopefully watching this video opens up your mind for you to do your own research, to research everything and its background, and to draw your conclusion based on that. And even then, don't get too emotional about it. You can you gotta make moves by thinking logical. But the big players in the game, they know they have people by the leash when they throw out stuff that gets them in their feelings. That's why you see a lot of people when they're watching a video, they see someone crying or something. They might not be listening to the message, but they'll know how they feel, and they take a stance on that matter based on how they feel. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys, but yeah, you got to look into it. It's pretty crazy how the subconscious is affected without us even really knowing. And then yeah, but that's one thing many of the sheep do. They ridicule others because of their mentality. If someone thinks different than them, they don't like them. I might make another video on the sheep herd mentality, but this is what I was thinking of right now, so I thought I'd get it out to you guys. But I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy. Peace.